The month of August is full of pleasant and supportive aspects and perspectives that will very likely re-energize our sensible and human ways. Similarly to the period throughout May, we will feel motivated and productive once again. The first week of the month may be quite different from this forecast in its energetic aspects. But other than that, August is looking upbeat with a mid-month peak in terms of business and plenty of activities. It might take a little extra effort to get back into the groove after a 2-month hiatus in June and July. In fact, towards the end of the month, we may need to rest and cut back on things to do. As August comes to an end, this will be supported by a number of favorable, benign and pleasant fluxes to help us relax and retreat. In May, we got a green light from the universe for things to build momentum and get rolling. In August, the operational aspects of the same things will grow stronger and give us a sense of accomplishment and confidence. Simultaneously, we may have a renewed sense of appreciation for all that is civil and humanly sound in our lives. Especially with June and July in perspective as slower months, embrace August as a much more active and busy time in all aspects of work and entertainment, with a lot more to offer for recreation as well. As we have mentioned already, the month will start out gradually and without a remarkable difference in the pace we have gotten used to this summer. We may want to get things done but may not be able to as fast as we'd like. Between Sunday, August 1st and Thursday, August 12th, the Sun is in a tricky flux with Uranus, the ruling planet of future goals, perspectives and ambitions, in the grounded realm of Taurus. The process that started in July, probing our existential depths about who we are, will continue. But while in the previous month we needed to respond with the best of our ability with regards to our authentic self within a relationship, August will put the spotlight on our individual self. Who am I in this body and in this life in the world? What constitutes my foundations and where are things going? These and similar inquiries will be highly likely to engage our attention early in August during this flux. Between Sunday, August 1st and Friday, August 6th, Mercury, the planet of thinking and communication and ruler of the everyday routines of life, enters the same aspect. If unexpected tasks or extra things to do show up during the first week of the month, don't be surprised. It is equally possible that situations or unplanned events may require a resolution, or that projects that have been going well suddenly take a surprising turn. The point is to take this with a pinch of salt and have a sense of preparedness. Before too long, but definitely by the middle of the month, things will be on an even keel once again. Between Friday, August 6th and Saturday, August 14th, Venus, the ruling planet of skillful social interactions, groundedness and romantic relationships, will enter in opposition with Neptune, the great healer planet. This aspect will likely slow things down, bring a sense of drowsiness and make routine tasks and ambitions sluggish or even halted for no obvious reason. We may feel that life flows like a muddied body of water or that the overall picture is blurry during this period. So far, there has not been much in the way of support for getting things done early in August. If anything, the waters still seem choppy for smooth sailing when it comes to productivity. The focus at the start of the month, rather, seems to be the flux between Venus and Pluto and some unburied past. Between Saturday, August 7th and Monday, August 16th, Venus, the planet of graceful social skills, grounded human existence and romantic partnership, will enter a very mighty aspect with Pluto, ruler of the deep past and suppressed energies. This trigon between the two planets will provide abundant help to work out any issues that may have been challenging in July, in particular if they involve relationships. There is an equally large chance for distant wounds from the past to heal within this period as well. Particular people may appear in dreams and in physical reality seemingly out of nowhere, and if this is the case, it's all for the better. These are instances when, like so many bubbles, persons or events rise to the surface of our consciousness, so we may let them go and heal. Between Sunday, August 8th and Friday, August 13th, another aspect will be in effect hindering the grand opening of new projects or their potential relaunch. Mercury, the planet of thinking and communication, transportation and everyday routines, will enter into opposition with the great benefactor planet Jupiter. Their flux has a decidedly slowing effect on anything we may have been planning to start or feel ambitious about, and is not auspicious for expecting great results in projects or endeavors of any kind. Parents may notice that children may be fussier or more difficult to handle within this period as well. The first 10 days of August, as we have seen, will likely feel slow, and have a reorganizing or recalibrating effect that may take us rather deep. But as we reach mid-month, a quickening is in the forecast, and several aspects will bring faster energetic influences and movement, in the best sense of the word. This will start with Monday, August 9th, when we get a momentary respite from a monumental effect largely responsible for bringing the COVID-19 pandemic from last year into 2021, as well. The square between Saturn and Uranus is active throughout the entire year, and makes it hard to see the next step clearly. It is equally difficult to build solid foundations, think in future perspectives, and feel a release from the online environment just yet. Until early November, the pressure will let up, so use this 3-month-long period to start building something or brainstorm, as it is an auspicious time for that. On Thursday, August 12th, Mercury, ruler of thinking and communication and everyday routines, enters Virgo. In the zodiac, Virgo is the realm of functionality, routines, and efficient and organized living. With this event, our healthy sense of feeling active will start to return, so embrace this period and enjoy the support that is returned to us after a slow start of the month. This is an auspicious moment to start wearing your thinking cap once again, and finally start to get things done. Between Saturday, August 14th and Tuesday, August 24th, Mercury, ruler of thinking and communication, everyday routines and effective living, will be conjunct with Mars, the red planet. Mars governs personal strength and ambitions, and will provide an extra dose of impulse for finally feeling active and effective, or getting some good and solid ideas going. This is an auspicious time to start to feel re-energized, and wake up as if from a slumber, ready to go. Between Saturday, August 14th and Monday, August 30th, yet another aspect will highlight the renewed sense of energy that has been returned to us. Mars, the planet of personal ambitions and strength, enters into the flux of future perspectives, hope and abundance with the planet Uranus in grounded and solid Taurus. Their trigon and the energetic impact it brings can be visually best described by construction work starting when the machines start rolling, or when a new shopping center has been opened and starts to fill up with life. Between Sunday, August 15th and Tuesday, August 24th, amidst the hustle and bustle and new velocity with which things are starting to happen, our higher self may feel a little left behind, so to speak. We may start to wonder who inside of us is really behind all the action. It might take a while until this becomes clear. Once it does, however, and we catch up with ourselves, we will be able to fully stand behind our projects and feel a sense of healthy confidence. So there is no need to lose heart, but be aware that within this period of heightened activity, you may have to reckon with some deep existential questions living at your core. On Monday, August 16th, an overall very pleasant effect will become active when Venus enters Libra. Venus is the ruling planet of social skills, grounded and graceful human existence, and romantic relationships. Besides Taurus, Libra is her second home, a realm of harmony, beauty, artistic sensibilities, and authentic charm. This event will likely initiate an energetic shift that will benefit anything and everything connected to more civil and human ways of being amidst less graceful trends currently in place. Between Tuesday, August 17th and Monday, August 23rd, Mercury, the planet that governs thinking and communication and everyday functional routines, enters into a trine with Uranus, the planet of future perspectives, ambitions, and goals, currently staying in grounded and solid Taurus. The trine is an aspect that brings hope, faith, and abundant perspectives. This constellation will be further activating constructive, optimistic tendencies and scenarios after a messy start of the month. From this point onwards, further support will be available to get things done and reap the rewards as well. On Thursday, August 19th, Mercury, the planet ruling thinking, communication, and everyday functional routines, will virtually pass Mars, the governor planet of our personal strength and ambitions. Mercury will get ahead fully charged by the encounter with the red planet, which will give an extra boost to our active, doing side of self. Moreover, from this day on, we may have a lot more clarity about the next step on the road ahead of us. Between Thursday, August 19th and Friday, August 27th, another very benevolent aspect will help to return a sense of solid ground under our feet in our humanity. Venus, the planet of social skills and human relationships, will enter the most positively potent aspect with Saturn, the great teacher planet. Their trine will support the deeply human, fundamental aspects of partnerships and social interactions, and also create an auspicious scenario for resting and retreat. Within this period, anything that is civil and skilled about us, as well as what we turn to when we need to find beauty and harmony or balance, is also eminently assisted by Venus and Saturn's flux. On Friday, August 20th, Uranus, the planet of future perspectives, goals and ambitions, will start its retrograde motion in grounded and stable Taurus. This event fits well into what happens when we have eaten too much, and all of a sudden feel the need to sit down and rest. The middle of August is full of helpful, benevolent, and supportive planetary aspects, and this may cause a sense of saturation. We have had a wish, collectively as well as individually, for things to take a more positive turn, but what we get in mid-August may almost be too much of a good thing all of a sudden. So instead of growing too heavy and feeling filled up, be on the guard for any tendency towards laziness, and harness the vibrant and upbeat energetics that is Virgo. Keeping up with what works and works well, to regulate the routines of your days will be a big help. Out of 10 planets within our solar system, 5 are outer, slow-moving planets. They are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. These 5 are also largely responsible for the more profound, more spiritual aspects of our human lives on the personal level, and for larger, more noticeable or transformative aspects on the level of the collective. Between Friday, August 20th and Thursday, October 7th, all 5 of these slow-moving outer planets will be retrograde, which is a rather rare event. What this means in particular is the need to focus on the local, mundane, human aspects of our lives at this time, and reckon with everything that is simple about it in the best sense of the word. Profound spiritual quests, deep inner work or transformative endeavors are not auspicious within this period, however, and may have to wait. Rather, the spotlight is on honoring what is functional and matter-of-fact for the next 6 weeks, and is closer to the attitude of chopping wood and carrying water than looking for great breakthroughs. The fact that these particular planets are all retrograde highlighting this message probably also has to do with the fact that in the past 20 or so years we have lost our ability to live simple and honorable lives out of the limelight, for its own sake. Between Saturday, August 21st and Saturday, August 28th, a brief intermission of slowing energies will settle in with the aspect of opposition between the planets Mercury and Neptune. This particular constellation will affect the faster pace we have gotten used to in handling everyday routines and functions. But it also provides an excellent time for taking some time off. The impulsive, faster rhythm that has been in effect since the middle of August will likely come to a halt during this week, and cause some drowsiness and blurred vision once again. A sense of being out of focus or losing the road from under our feet may be a natural outcome as well. If you have children, they may show similar signs and appear to be sleepier or less together within this period. And in a therapeutic sense, issues and themes related to the inner child may surface in dreams, sensations, and even in external reality as events. On Monday, August 23rd, the Sun enters Virgo. This is the time of the year when we come to realize that summer is coming to an end, and a new season is just around the corner. When Virgo's energetic signatures start to take effect, we look at what's ahead with a sense of practical and organizing attitude, take inventory of what needs to happen in the fall, send our children off to school, and decide to go back ourselves, take in the harvest and start stocking up for winter. In short, we go back to work after times of vacation or resting, and embrace some more active, busier but also quieter times ahead. Between Monday, August 23rd and Monday, August 30th, getting everyday business done, as well as any issues related to the inner child, get the spotlight once again. Things that are related to these two areas of life and may have been left behind can be finally caught up. During this week, our dream life may also bring up memories from childhood, and even some people or characters from that faraway time may appear. Between Wednesday, August 25th and Wednesday, September 1st, the Sun will remain without planetary aspects for a week. The Sun is the center of our solar system, and it also represents the archetypal center that is our core. The aspects and fluxes create a dynamic and a connection into the system at large. What this all means for the Sun without a flux for a week is that in the grand scheme of things, we may be able to get things done just fine. But we may also encounter larger, more existential questions such as, who am I? Why do I do what I do? Who are or who should be my partners, my coworkers, or my closest allies? All this inquiry is pointing towards an upgrade which happens on the first day of September when the Sun enters into a very benevolent and grounding flux that will bring clarity to all of these questions and more sound and solid responses. Between Thursday, August 26th and Friday, September 10th, another aspect will put the brakes on the quickening effects we saw in mid-August. This is similar to the scenario when we hit muddy ground with our car and the engine begins to stall. The velocity winds down, and yet again we are faced with contemplation and deeper reflection about the more profound aspects of life. Between Monday, August 30th and Tuesday, September 14th, a balancing effect will be activated to help us come to gradual resolutions instead of a screeching halt. What we need to understand is that the existential probings coming from on high are not to trouble our psyche or mess us up and set us back. Rather, the trine between Mars in Virgo and a retrograde Pluto in Capricorn is also ushering us into a reckoning with the deep past and residual shadows still living inside. At the end of August, the impulsive progress of mid-month aspects may feel a lot slower or even sluggish. However, this does not mean that we are not making headway. Things will be moving along just fine. At the same time, there may be a sense of dreamy or contemplative air about us, just like when we have mastered a skill such as cooking or driving and need not pay any mind to the process. As we are getting things done or building something up again, some aged memory or feeling may creep in. This might feel uncanny, but trust that this interference is in no way unnatural, considering the constellations and fluxes in place. Allow the emergent visual or mental images or impressions to enter, and keep doing what needs doing, knowing that all is well in the world. On Monday, August 30th, the month closes with a very elegant event, fully in alignment with the pleasant, optimistic, and promising energetic signatures of the entire period. Mercury, the planet of thinking, communication, and everyday functional routines, enters Libra. This realm of the zodiac is a very welcoming place for Mercury and boosts the planet's energy with a playful and creative charge. Libra is also associated with relationships, social interactions, balance and harmony, and artistic sensibilities. With Mercury here, the slower and dreamier late August vibes may pick up tempo yet again and bring a sense of quickening and movement. With two inner planets, Mercury and Venus, both in harmonious and pleasant Libra, at month's end we may feel a sense of satisfaction. August will likely leave us with the sensation that comes when we have done the work, and may now prepare for a bountiful harvest. Don't forget to enjoy the fruits of your labor if you have put continuous effort into projects when they yield results, or delight in the view if you have reached new heights.